What is up? Up, 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 and away! I'm Amara, goddess of Blender. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on interwebs. Is that a thing? That is a thing. I am all tangled up. Yeah, I was doing something else. I got caught up. And yeah, but we made it here. I'm still in my pajamas, as always, because when you're just applying for jobs, you can sit in a chair now and not actually do anything. And you can sit in your pajamas. What the fuck? Sorry. This is an interesting stack of cards we're about to go through. Let's see here. I was going to send out a tweet. I don't even know what the heck they're called anymore. Feet? Moxfielding my trade binders. And chatting and stuff. And chatting and painting. Am I chatting? I completely just I was typing and I'm like, oh, I'm very quiet. There's nothing happening here. Come say hi. So I spilt paint all over myself yesterday, and now I don't know if I have enough paint to paint all the Death Guard, because there's a lot of them still alive. Hi, Barbie. I love you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What does he call them? My brain just went again. We might have enough glue to do the rest of those guys. Sitting here. I get distracted way too easily. That's ridiculous. I don't mean to be so distracted. Shame. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. I really should go and post on Instagram too, but I forget to do all those things. I'm a bad content creator sometimes. I have been actually posting on Instagram more. Oh, Batty Cat, you are a cutie little guy. I love you. Yep, okay, we made a post. Okay, now I'm here. Now I'm paying attention to you beautiful folk. I apologize. Infinite Tokens, the #1 dry erase product for playing Magic online. Infinite Tokens! Get 'em! Not sponsored, not sponsored. Oh man, we have this really cool cape. We didn't put it on anybody. That's disappointing. Now somebody else is gonna get a really cool cape later on. So what's happening? I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I also do whatever the hell else I feel like doing on the internet, which is usually just playing video games and painting minis, which is I'm not exciting. But anyway, we've been adding my trades and basically putting all my cards in order so that I can actually build decks faster. As a content creator, finding cards takes time sometimes, and it is a waste of my time. I need to use my time for more important things. I have not heard. This is such a weird ass song. I don't want to listen to it. It's like, that's weird. I don't want to. I'm not in the mood for it. Okay. No, I don't want to listen to this. I said I want to listen to this. So feisty. I'm sure this song is probably cool. I'll add it. Okay, let's bring up my Moxfield. So, I messed up my collection. I know I've told this story like 20 times now. So I had a master list of all my cards and was putting things in order, and then I got mixed up, and then maybe I traded some stuff away, and then I didn't take them out of the list, and then I couldn't figure out what they were, and it was going to take much longer, and I think I actually just like adding things to my lists. I like lists. I don't know. They make me happy. And Moxfield is awesome. I don't know. This is where I do all my stuff. This is where all my decks are. Some of them don't have official names. Don't land a whoa. I have all my online Magic decks on here too. I play on Magic Online with the group, so I've built a lot of decks. Well, most of these are in paper. Some of these decks I built with other people. Yeah, Moxfield, I love you. You're my baby. These are my babies over here, though. Cat Daddy, what a lovely day. Volgavon's home for imaginary monsters. Or demons, I think. Is that the whole name? No, glitches. Because there's a bunch of glitches. I don't remember. Volgavoth is so fucking cool. I like Volgavoth. Anyway, sorry. I've been trying to be less sweary. Sometimes I gotta practice. Burb is the word. That was one of my newer ones. And I do believe I just put something new in Light Pause, and I don't know if I actually... I put Super State in here, which I might have... Oh, I did add it. Okay. Gosh, I want to cast that on Light Pause. Oh, with Myriad. Double Strike. I love Light Pause. It is a staxy and nasty piece of work that I spent a lot of time working on. That's my favorite deck. Okay, collection. Okay, let's go to my binders here. I'll start adding stuff. So, my boxes are not in order. Some of them I just thrown stuff aside because I was like, I don't need these right now. I'll take care of them later. This is a future Amara problem. I screw future Amara a lot. Poor future Amara has not had it good. I might be her worst enemy. I know I'm her worst enemy. Eventually, I was going to find Relentless Assault. Eventually, I think. Oh, these are good cards. I love Harmonic Prodigy. So, hopefully I can get all these Death Guard white on here. And then I can start doing the dry brush over the white with the other colors. So rusty and bloody and slimy. And I might have way too much fun. The Death Guard are like a horror movie army. Like, it makes me happy. I did want to do this. Man, nobody watched my cool video. That's disappointing. Man, I am bad at things. Dog meat, you're so cool. I was like, hey, there's dog meat. There we go. Huzzah! So Harmonic Prodigy is really good. I love Prowess. Prowess, it is between Connive and Prowess that are my two favorite things. Cord, you keep tangling up and you're making me so upset. It keeps wrapping around my arm. I'm like, it's like a tentacle. Not the good kind of tentacle. Okay, that's surprising. Oh, Lord. I fell asleep reading my book yesterday. I was in the middle of a text or a post on Blue Sky. I was responding to somebody, and then I woke up. I was like, huh, I didn't finish this sentence. I was like, ridiculous. Okay, there we go. There we go. That can go there. Whew. Anyway. Sometimes I see things and I'm like, I really should not look at things. It really disappoints me that we can't have an Assassin's Creed set after post-Civil War America. Can we just have one in the current? Not great. Twin Flame, why do we have so many copies of you? Because I bought a lot of Theros. That's why. Your Journey into Nyx? Oh yeah, because I didn't come back. I came back after Born of the Gods and Theros. But then I bought a bunch afterwards. Because back in the day, you could actually find more packs after the set came out. What the F is going on? Finally! These were worth like 35 cents for years and years and years. That's insane. Finally, you see? You just have to wait like 10 years, wait a decade. Eventually. That's so ridiculous. Boop. Okay. I don't have, well, I do kind of have a Cascade deck, but it's just an upgraded Chaos deck. Has Abaddon. Abaddon. Man, Wizards. We need another Warhammer set, please. Ugh. I do ask for a lot, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I don't ask for a lot, but I was like, no, that's probably not true. I think most Magic people every day are like, give me something. Give up me the thingies. Oh man, Maddening Cacophony. I love full art cards. Let's just do all full art cards. Like, I can tell that it's blue. It's got blue around the boxes. That's all I need. I'm smart enough for this. Then I get more arts. My robot is going off over there doing my cat litter for me. I think I'm a fancy poor person. I spend my mornings doing chores and looking for jobs. That's not great. It's not fun. Hey, Wizards. I'll come and work on Universes Beyond. You don't have to pay me much. Just let me live in the basement or something. I like basements. This Jin Gataxias is fucking awesome. I think I actually bought this, like, my first Magic Con. Dude, what are you doing back there? Hey! Stop it. Don't do that. You're hurting yourself. I know, it's a hot spot. We gotta spray it again, and I'll give you some Benadryl in a little bit. That's right, everybody. I'm yelling at all of you. Anyway, this Jin Gataxias is really super awesome. I think I bought it at Philly, my very first Magic Con. I was like, oh, I need this in my life. I don't know. I love that they have Japanese artists and have doing super awesome, weird anime-ish magic art. This look how freaking cool this is. Oh, it makes me happy. I don't know where I'm putting that. Apparently it was supposed to go in something, or I took something apart. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Some of these cards seem suspiciously like it was part of a deck. and then I just took it apart and went, I don't have time for this. And yeah, Talon? I really like Talon. I like weird cards that do weird things. And usually people are like, what? That doesn't, what? I always pick 3. 3 is usually a good number to choose. Like percentage-wise, I would imagine that's about... Oh, we got most mana rocks. A lot of semi-powerful cards that are bordering on being even more powerful, even though some of them Mayhem Devil and stuff like that. Grimgore. Apparently we're just going to stare at you and be like, oh. Man, Trent Reznor, you're so cool. Ooh, I do have a foil version of this. I don't know where that's going. Well, probably my Rad deck. I rebuilt my Rad deck. It's Wick. Wicca. Apparently this was a stack of expensive cards. Oh, we'll eventually add everything. What am I using? Moxfield. I love Moxfield. That makes me happy. I love lists. They are super fast about fixing things and getting back to you about things. Someday Moxfield will work together. Until then, sponsored, not sponsored. Same with Games Workshop. Games Workshop, sponsored, not sponsored. Trent Reznor, I love you. Ah man, Tron comes out tonight. Or tomorrow, officially. Tax roll. No. Anyway, Tron comes out. Is all 9 Inch Nails music. Not just Trent Reznor and Atticus. Oh yeah, 9 Inch Nails. Oh, God, I love 9 Inch Nails. This last concert, I don't think, even if he does go back on tour eventually someday, which I doubt it. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it was too much awesomeness almost. I was so close to Trent Reznor. I was almost like I could just get over this gate, touch Trent Reznor, touch greatness. And he's always in such a great mood when he's in Cleveland. He's talking about driving around, looking at stuff, exploring the city that he grew up in. Why? Why? Time. Oh, Okay. I guess. Anyway, so building a Death Guard army, thanks to my friend Ryan. Ryan, I can't thank you enough. They gave me some Death Guard guys, and I have a full freaking army now. And it makes me very happy. Uh, so, one of my other hobbies, I play a lot of Warhammer and paint a lot of. I more paint more Warhammer than I play Warhammer. I'm finally playing again. I wasn't planning on playing again. But my brother-in-law was like, hey, I play Warhammer. And we're like, wait a second, do we have something to talk to each other about? Awesome. That's not true. He's actually pretty cool. He's got a lot of cool hobbies. He actually has most of the same hobbies that I have. Video games, RPGs, role-playing games. So we probably could have been pretty cool friends. But finally, we have a cool in-law that, I mean, I have other cool in-laws. I mean, an in-law that's into the things I'm into. The other ones are cool. They just don't interest me. That's terrible. I have no filter to my brain. Like, yes, I do not find them interesting. Okay. Say those words. Don't say those words. Don't say those out loud. Sorry, other relatives. I find you not interesting. But that also goes for my own. What am I listening to? This is good times. I can get into that. Sometimes I hear new music and I'm like, okay, cool. I love finding a new song or something I enjoy. You gotta look at the good things in the world, right? I found a cool song. Woo! Not just a severed head? No, it is just a severed head. How severed is this head? It is very severed. Somebody has severed this head. So, we're doing a flayed one flesh. I was like, what is the official name of this? I had it in my brain, and then I was like, I have the words, but are they in the proper order? We don't have very much left, as I dumped it all over myself last night, because I was like, I'm going to paint a guy real quick before I go to bed, because I was passing out last night. Been in a lot of pain, and unfortunately, when I'm in pain, I pass out. I can always tell how much did I do today? How much pain did I put myself in? That is, oh, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Excellent. I just need to overdo it. Don't get old, people. And I say this every stream. Maybe that's my catchphrase. I like that magic people just make up their own catchphrases and stuff and put them on stickers and stuff. And I'm like, I wish I said something cool. Like, I've never said anything cool. That's not true. I think everything I say is cool. I think everything I say is cool. Does anybody else? No. Probably not. Doesn't matter. As long as I enjoy what I'm doing, you can tell that I enjoy the things I do. Oh, you'd be able to tell if I was this miserable, trust me. It's hard for me not to just glaze over and, like, fall out of my chair sometimes. It's usually when, like, I have to go to Heather's Christmas parties, or it's not like friend Christmas party, but like work Christmas parties. What do you do for a living? I'm like, well, nothing. Because can't. uh, cool. You play Magic? What? It's a card game? Nope, never heard of it. Okay, we're done here. That's terrible. Like, I don't even mean to do it. That's not how I don't say those things out loud, but that's what my brain is thinking. Yeah, I'm just like, brain, why are you such a douche? Like, why can't you just be nice and pay attention to people? I do. I'm good at faking it. I mean, I got very good at faking being a certain way for years and years and years. Become a very good actress. Played douchebag dude number 1. Loud, boisterous, annoying. People are like, who invited them to the party? I was that person. That's not. I didn't go to parties or anything as a kid. Later on in life, I went to parties, and people probably thought that. Never had a girlfriend or any. I kind of just got married. Didn't say I was smart. So now I'm like, I've already played that game, and then yeah, I kind of just jumped into another relationship. Like a year later, after I quit being crazy. Well, that's not true. I'm still crazy. After I quit being a little less crazy. And then I was with. Oh, I'm still with. I was gonna say I was with them. Oh yeah, it is, Uncle Russ. Oh yeah, it is. I was right. I kinda knew, but I kinda didn't know. I am so excited. Ugh, there's so much stuff I want to do. I just want to make weird sets. Let me do weird. Let me bring back a bunch of cool 80s stuff that and 90s stuff that kids remember. Or us adults that are still kids. I was trying to find my Ninja Turtles. I was going to make a funny video, and I spent 2 hours trying to find my Ninja Turtle box. Like, there's a whole bunch. I wonder what they're gonna do with like some of the Nickelodeon. I would love a Quail Man set, or a Doug set. Pete and Pete. Pete and Pete was the best. Clover Say explains it all. Oh my god! If I GI Joe, I'm still waiting. Ugh. I assume they're trying to figure out how to do it, or avoiding it, since the current political climate is probably not great for a war-themed magic set. At some point, though, salute your shorts. What else was there? There was Hey Dude. Oh yeah, Snick. That was my shit back in the like every Saturday night. Snick. Are you afraid of the dark? Ugh. I would love all those. It would be all weird sets. It would just be a Snick secret lair. There could be a lot of weird cards. Yes. Ugh. And to tell you the truth, I mean, if you're making a Furby set at this point, like, there's definitely going to be people who would be super into, like, a old school Nickelodeon set. All that. like, like, that's all stuff that would, like, I feel like a Snick secret lair would be super easy to do. I could, I could make this happen. That's what I'm always like. Wizards, just let me come and bring my ideas. Does it let me drain all my ideas out? Ask me about every kind of thing that exists, video game wise and TV wise. I'll give you all my drink, Josh. Didn't one of them do something bad though? I might have to stay away from that. I feel like something happened. I don't remember what, but I feel like that was a thing that happened. Why can't people just behave? Yeah, that would have been about the end of my Nickelodeon time. Rugrats, Doug, Ren and Stimpy. Give me a Wizard of Barge, Ren and Stimpy set, a secret lair. that's, that's what I want in my life. I feel like that would be pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, I know one of them has been on a couple of shows afterwards. Did he? 'Cause I know I saw the one was on a show with Full House guy, John Stamos. Rocco's Modern Life, you heifer. See, wizards, you should be watching my streams so you can just steal my ideas and use them. I'm fine with that. Means I don't have to do the work. And I get the products. Make them for me. Oh my god, Ninja Turtles, Taco Tony. We're talking about all sorts of Nickelodeon secret lairs. Since Paramount is letting Wizards make things, so it's just like, well, we already got Sonic. We've had SpongeBob. We're getting Star Trek. Those are all Paramount properties, so we were trying to figure out what other weird secret lairs. We were going to make a Snick secret lair for old school Nickelodeon. And the one thing is, like those, I would make just like reprints of cards, like not like actual characters that they're gonna have to do a in-universe thing for. You know what else? Cartoon Network should definitely. Maverick. I want Xeno Warrior Princess. Top Gun is a movie that I've seen so many times. The soundtrack, I can sing every song word for word. Like, it was on in my house a lot. Danny Phantom, yes. Fairly Odd Parents. I love Fairly Odd Parents. It could be when we go to Lorwyn, like we get a fairy set, secret lair with a Fairly Odd Parents. Six says, oh, yeah, we are going to get more fairies. Oh. So fairies were one of my favorite kindred groups. I still have my fairy deck, and I upgrade it every once in a while. Pearscape again, but as the volleyball seed. I love it. See, Wizards is missing all of our wonderful ideas. uh, the funny thing is, you can make a lot of fun cards. Like, when they're just reprints of things, it doesn't really matter. It won't. It shouldn't make anybody angry that it exists, because nobody's forcing them to buy it. I have to buy this Top Gun set. Damn it! What kind of creepy, weird music is going on here? Belgian techno outfit. They are very angry. You know, another weird set that would have worked really well would have been freaking Hercules before Legendary Journeys, before Kevin Sorbo became a douchebag and ruined it. But Xena is still awesome. Xena. I had a crush on Xena. I had a crush on Callisto. I had a crush on what's his face? Bruce Campbell. Who doesn't love Bruce Campbell? Bruce Campbell's awesome. And then he had a. I don't know how I got over here to this. We can still get Xena. Oh my god, as Artilicus? I'm trying to remember how to pronounce his name. I could never pronounce it right. And then he had a King of Thieves show. Oh, Briscoe County Jr.? Ah, I would love a Briscoe County Jr. set. See, we are just full of great ideas. We've created so many sets here. I know a lot of people don't care for Rick and Morty, but I would love a Rick and Morty secret lair. I would be all up in that. I love Rick and Morty. It's insanity. It's very fast paced, so it makes sense to my brain. They just have a set that is just all Bruce Campbell's, the best of Bruce Campbell. Evil Dead. We'll get an Ash card that actually is Ash, and not just a reprint of something. Because people would be happy with that. I feel like that would be something that I feel like a lot of people were actually pretty disappointed that Ash wasn't an actual card, because it could have been a really cool card. I feel like there could have been a lot of really cool secret, like a whole secret layer of Evil Dead. Like one for, I wouldn't do the first movie, even though I guess even the second movie would be. There's things in it that are questionable. I remember seeing certain things as a kid going, that's pretty bad. Oh my god, yes. And then I could give it to dog meat. Dog meat running around with Ash's chainsaw, and then yeah, the boomstick is not a gun, it's just a boomstick. See, Wizards, we can get around things. I mean, they made a 40k set, so you can't really say you can't make a set with guns. Like, yes. 40K guns are a special kind of special. Like they're basically like bullets that are like missiles. They penetrate and then they explode. Sounded really dirty. I'm a child. It probably it did sound dirty, but it didn't need to. I love this art for Nashi. It's so cool. That's probably actually going in my rat deck. Yeah, I think this was my Tasha deck. I think I took it apart just because it was doing stupid things. The sleeves were, and then I was like, I gotta change these sleeves, and then I was like, I'll just rebuild the deck at some point, and then I just never rebuilt the deck. It's a really good deck. It does stupid things. I mean, most of my decks do stupid things. Let's be serious. They dumb things. I hate extra turns. I love extra turns when they're my extra turns. uh, I want to. I should. I have a badge. You know, I wish. I wonder if there is if I could take the train. I have nothing to do. I'm like, the train ride's gonna take 20 hours to go 6 hours. Okay, whatever. I have nothing else to do. I'll sit here in the train. Oh, Face Spinner, you are a douche. Oh, I have 2 copies of Face Spinner then, because I love that it just takes away one of your opponent's faces. It's stupid. It's a blue stacks piece that nobody uses. And that would be very helpful. That's usually the problem for most things. Like, I am, as long as my body has somewhere to lay. Sometimes the floor is even better than anything else. I'm at that point of old person where I'm like, oh my god, the floor feels so good. Eventually, I'm not going to think that when I just am laying on the floor dead somewhere. Like, the floor not so good. Yeah, that is not bad. Like a half an hour drive from Philly. Because then you're not just up in it. And you can go to it without any problem. I understand. I mean, I'm not going to be feeling great. uh, this is an original Wasteland. This must have been from, like, my original sets. So I know I didn't buy a Wasteland for any reason. uh, yeah, I have a hotel for Vegas already. Which is just the same hotel that I stayed in the last time. I was like, no, it's right across the street. They have breakfast. I like breakfast. And it was like an apartment room. We managed to fit enough people in there, I feel like. Yeah, I will probably never recover from the last trip. I feel like that's what happened. I don't know. How has it been like 2 weeks? Like, I feel like time has just disappeared. I've been just looking for jobs, doing random jobs and chores and this. I was like, you know what? I like doing just morning streams where I sit here and do something I actually need to do. It forces me to do the thing that I need to do, and then I sit here and I talk about magic and everything else that is going on in the world. Well, not everything is going on in the world. We don't want to do that. We will stay away from that shit storm. Oh, let's see here. 254? Oh, wait. Russ, remind me I need to actually send... Every time I'm about to send you a message about predators and stuff, I completely... Like, I've taken my medicine for the evening. I'll write a message. I'm like, no, don't do that. First, you're probably going to forget that you sent the message. Russ, I understand. Just stay safe. Try to just... I don't know. Everything is so bad. I don't even know if I'll exist when Vegas comes around. And otherwise, I was gonna sign up for Shoebox, and I had things happen that evening, and I just did not get around. Like, I only had one day. I finally found out information and found out about it, even that it was a thing. I was like, well, I forgot to sign up. I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna see everybody again. Will I see everybody again? I don't know. Maybe? If I'm not round up and put in a coal mine or 100 Riley written on there. I hate it. I don't like it. I love all the glimmers. They're all great. I have nothing bad to say about them. Even the crabby one. None of them are crabby. They're all pretty good. Yeah, Russ, I don't know what to do about the world. I run a lot of scenarios in my head. I keep track of everything that goes on everywhere. I honestly don't know how I have the time to do the things I do. I don't know. I don't know how to protect everybody, and I don't know how to save myself at this point in time, so... Everything is taking a dark turn! Oh no! He gonna bite her! Freaking grandma. Yeah, exactly. And we need that. I told Tom, I was like, at some point, I apologize that you're going to have to fight for us. I was like, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm like, do I start not presenting female so that I can blend in if I need to? I don't want to do that. It's something I don't want to do at all in any way, shape, or form. So I'm like, how do I help my friends? Like, I can't. I play the being nice and friendly to everybody, even when they're being terrible to me, because I don't want people to get a bad idea, a worse idea of trans people or gay people. Like, so I just take it. Because if I lash out, it's gonna make us look bad. And they'll be like, see, we proved our point. So it's just kind of a... How do you work around that? I mean, if they hurt my friends, that's... Yeah. Then I will not be very nice. Sometimes I can be not very nice when I need to be. Otherwise, I'm happy and giggly all the time. Usually, I'm even happy and giggly even when I'm doing something terrible. I do too. I punched a bad person last year. They were in the wrong though, so nothing happened. I usually let somebody have the first punch. That's not my fault anymore. And then, yeah. Then you better make sure that that's a very good hit. Otherwise, I start giggling and like this, and then I'm just like, hee! We're having fun now. I don't know. I'm broken, Russ. For some reason, I think I am. I don't know. I apparently based my personality on the Joker. It's not something anybody should do. Happy Leif Erikson Day. Is that today? I am never gonna finish this. Oh my gosh, he had a really super awesome stamp. Man. How much cooler would America be if it would have been taken over by Vikings? And then, like, the Vikings and the Native Americans got together and they created some kind of super society? That would have been so cool. Yeah, exactly. You better not miss. This is what I basically. I don't know. I did a lot of fighting when I was a kid. I don't know. Military kids, we're told a lot of things we shouldn't be told. I don't know. It's like, how do we indoctrinate the next generation of children? This Sunspire Lynx is beautiful. I really like this card. Not only is he a red cat, which there's not a lot of red cats. There are some, but not a whole bunch. Like, it's good times. I did like these ones. They're kind of like a. It would be cool to have all of them. If there was like enough of them, have them in a little book, so it looks like a little bestiary. There, that was the word. Exactly. Like I can basically just, I don't know, as long as I don't, I try not to fight. Like, I will usually just agree with somebody if, as long as it's not hurting somebody else around me at the time, to get away from them or get out of situations. But if it gets bad, I do. I'll start saying things, making little snide comments to let them know how I feel about the situation. Which then. I honestly forgot that this RAL was even a thing. Like, Modern Horizons 3, I think I opened a pack. At some point, I think I opened a pack. I don't know. I cannot tell what the heck this is. Reckless Fireweaver? Yeah, things are definitely different than they were when I was a kid. But they're not as different as probably my grandpa's childhood was. Which is really super weird. Like, normally things keep, you move by decades and you go forward, and then like everything that was popular with the 80s kids gets popular in like the 90s, and then the 90s kids stuff will be popular here, and then in the 2000s, and then the 2000, and like that's usually how things go. But for some reason we got to 2020, went back to 1930. I'm just like, what? Don't you know how this works? That's not how that works. I think I'm funny, Russ. Tony. I don't know. I always tell Heather, I was like, I'm gonna have my own comedy special. And she's like, you would be canceled so fast. I was like, I would be canceled by certain people that I would be fine being canceled by. People that I don't want to be cool with. So it's perfectly fine. I don't know if how to destroy angels is even a thing anymore. I don't know. My parents did give me good ideas and values here and there. If you're watching, Mom. Nowadays. This Rite of the Dragon collar is beautiful. Foundations, I didn't get a lot of stuff either. Like, I feel like I missed a whole bunch of sets. Most of our stores around here, they do their drafts or their pre-releases. They sell their product, and then I don't ever get any more boxes and of stuff in. And I'm like, oh, I guess this is all I'm getting from here. I don't like buying singles. I like opening things. I have a problem. Feed my problem, goddammit. Don't make things more expensive than I can open less packs. I need my serotonin boost. You don't understand. I need another Warhammer set, Russ. Tony. It's gotta happen eventually. I'm gonna just keep fighting for it. I'm gonna keep arguing about it. That it needs to happen. If we're going back to Lord of the Rings, like, what the what? I understand, Russ. Not recently. Like, I was like, I want to go to Atlanta, so I was like, I can't. It's like I can't buy any Spider-Man. Well, they canceled my Spider-Man order because my LGS closed that weekend, and they didn't get all their product again, and they needed the product for their pre-release. So I was like, okay. It's probably better that way. I mean, there's some stuff in Spider-Man that I would like. There's probably some things I will build at some point. We're never gonna finish painting, Russ. Never gonna finish painting. I will. Did you see the new Battle Force that's coming out, the Christmas one? It's a Smasher Stampede, I think? Bunch of giant nids. Ugh. I have a nid army now. My dad, he's like, yeah, here's my Necrons and my nids. I'm like, okay. I was like, what am I gonna do with this? The nids aren't painted. The Necrons are mostly painted. I don't know what colors I'm gonna do them in. I do like the Tyranids are just xenomorphs. It's like, it used to bother me. Like, Blizzard, basically everything is just Warhammer. Like, they just copied everything from Warhammer. I was like, Warhammer did this before. I was like, Warhammer did this before. I mean, the Zerg are just the Tyranids. Protoss are Eldar. Terran are freaking Space Marines. Blizzard was always good about taking things from other. I mean, everything is. There's no original properties out there. Everything is a piecemeal of other things, which is fine. I mean, that's how new things are created. Except for some weird stuff. I don't know what's going on with weird Japanese toilet mangas. And I was like, I don't know what this is. This is not for me. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping I don't run out of paint. I really don't want to go anywhere. I don't like going out in the world anymore. It's not my favorite place. It's almost always something stupid happens. I really wish I would have just dry brushed all this. Would have looked really cool. I would have done exactly the same thing I was doing, but now it's too late. Nope. Oh no, collection. What did I do? Apparently I jumped. Boop. I always forget that the mouse actually has a different button on there. Did I add that card? I don't know. I don't think I did. This band Health, I am super into. did a song with Trent Reznor, and then I went and I was like, I can get behind this. I love my industrial, gothy music. Sometimes I'm just in that mood. Feel like I'm living in a weird cyberpunk forever night. Vampire cop. I don't know what's going on. They could make so many cool sci-fi channel secret layers. I had so many freaking hobbies. There's just so many cool things, and I gravitated toward cool things when I was a kid. Oh, that foil is freaking gorgeous. Ah, now it's on the list. Maybe it is. Okay, let's see if it actually is there. Boop. Huzzah! We did it. I did the thing. I was just making sure I didn't put it in some other list and start a third list. Oh my god, that would be horrible. Russ, I've already messed it up 3 times. Don't want to mess it up anymore. This Goblin King is fun. I'm just gonna make up what he does. I know he gives me Mountain Walk. My Goblin's Mountain Walk, I think. And you give +1/+1? You know, like that's a thing? Sometimes this music makes me want to fight people. Shouldn't fight people. Fighting is bad. Yes. I mean, that is... There were a couple of nods to that. Like, I love the counterspell of Doc Ock just slapping Peter in the face. Like, I was like, yes. I was like, whoever decided that this was what needed to happen, or was the card for, or the art for counterspell. Good job, you. They even have my very first Amazing Spider-Man cover as one of the artworks, so I was like, I guess I gotta get that and put that in my deck. That was my first, it had Venom on it. I was like, who is this? Like, I knew who Spider-Man was. I had watched the Spider-Man cartoons, but I was more of a X-Men kid. I liked my mutants. My dad liked his street-level heroes. Oh no, can you not hear me? Am I not here? Oh no! Ad break! Stupid ad breaks. I'll just paint while I wait. Never gonna finish this. I'm gonna run out of space. Hello, Callan Tyrant. Oh. I know, I need to actually put music or something on my actual stream. I wish people could actually hear the music and listen to music on Twitch. I just don't want to pay the artists. I don't want to pay the artists. I cannot afford to pay them. I was like, oh no, can nobody hear me? I was like, oh god, did I F everything up? I like the retro border on some things. I mean, that's the border that I grew up with, so I will always have a like of it. And I know some newer players are like, I hate this border. I'm like, don't collect that one. Get the other version. Like, you don't have to have that card. Like, nobody is forcing you to have that. I don't know why I wrote so much of this. I imagine it probably would have come up no matter what. Oh, vampires. I like you, but I don't know how I feel about them in Magic. We're listening to Lords of Acid right now. I don't get to listen to music very often, except for when I'm doing this by myself. Like, if I'm streaming with other people, I don't have music playing. Like, I want to pay attention to them. But sometimes I'm just sitting on here talking to myself, and then I'm like, oh, I may as well listen to music. Boop. 12, 9, and 2. Boop. Oh. Greater Oromancy. Seconds. Throw this over here for a second. This and my whole body. Yeah, that's something that happened. Yep. 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 Yes, this is what I get. Gonna walk away. Ah. This is a cluster F. I better be getting a bag out. I don't want to clean up your dog's poop. Well, this is a mess. I'm gonna walk this way. That's unfortunate. I I love the Warhammer decks. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all of the freaking. I have all of the 40k decks all still together for the most part. The Imperium one I did upgrade with space lands and lands that had space in them that were good to make it a little bit more powerful than it is. So I put like Godless Shrine and stuff in there because I was like, oh, this is a planet. It was like somebody's attacking it. uh, like I had my Tyranid deck that I made a custom version of was actually Slivers, with Ruka Rumel trying to turn all of the slivers into Tyranids and Tyranids into slivers. uh, I was like, this would be great. I was like, they're the same exact thing. I was really hoping that Tyranids would be kind of like slivers. I mean, or basically slivers. But Tyranids are super cool. I love the way they look. I don't know if they were based off of Alien. Xenomorphs. Ugh, they're perfect. Perfect little killing machines. Cute little guys. So I did a whole bunch of custom work on these Death Guard guys. Like, this is what I've been working on since I came back from MagicCon. I made a couple magic videos, and then I've just been doing this in my spare time. And then I was like, you know what? I want to paint every day, so I'm just gonna do a morning talking stream. I mean, some definitely are slivers. See, what I would like is I want 4 new commander decks for Warhammer with the other factions that are missing. Because we need an orc deck, obviously. And not only that, magic orcs suck. Like, they were not good. Yes, I do. I was watching Jen and Donnie's stream the other day. Would love a Gears of War set. I mean, if we're gonna do video games and stuff, we may as well. I am a giant fan of guns with chainsaws attached to them. I am a big fan of the sound of chainsaws. I might have some issues. Man, I should have just dry brushed everything. It looks really cool. I mean, I usually dry brush after I do other paints, but this actually is doing exactly what I want it to do. Just dry brushing, but I've already slopped paint in places, so just like... Kind of that. Oh, that actually is pretty cool. I do want to actually play. I gotta see if... I don't know if Jen and Donnie have a sign-up list. I know Katie was doing it at one point, too. I feel like Katie was the one who started it. Her and Randy. I haven't gotten to play with anybody recently. I've gotten to play a couple games here and there, but I don't know a lot of the new people. I feel like a lot of people that I came up with are gone right now or have stuff going on, so... I'm like, I don't know. I don't like asking people to be on my streams. I don't like asking to be on other people's streams. I always feel like I'm bothering people. I'm like, I don't want to bother you. Which is silly, because most of the time it doesn't mean anything. That actually sounds really cool. When the Warhammer decks had first come out, Southern Diem Matt, or Flavor Profiles Matt, I don't know if he changed his name completely, him and Yoggoth made a Warhammer Magic variant that used dice, and depending on what you play all four decks together against each other, and then basically different events happen on the battlefield, kind of like a plane chase kind of thing, but you use dice to roll. So each faction has different powers that they can call in, like once per game. So you can call in like an artillery strike, or that does different things. I can't remember what each thing does. There was a lot of rules. There was like a whole entire pamphlet that had a whole bunch of rules. But it was really cool. I got to play it in Philly, like, oh my god, it was like 3 years ago. Oh my god, did the Warhammer decks come out 3 years ago? Ugh. I don't know. I feel like Warhammer Universe Beyond got a lot of people in the Magic community into Warhammer that had never actually looked into it. So I would like them to do that. They should bring it back. Now you have all these new players that are Magic players, and then you have all these new players that are Warhammer players. I thought that was kind of what Universes Beyond was for. To get people to join, and then they're like, hey, maybe we'll get more of this at some point. I mean, we're getting more Lord of the Rings stuff. But I know we have a lot of sets, so, like, I get that that's a thing. Where do you put extra sets? That'd be cool if they made a horde mode. Wizards actually made one, gave us new Tyranids or new Slivers, or I mean, Slivers are coming back. That's basically happening. It's been hinted at way too many times. So I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Added a lot of tentacles to these guys. Get horde mode on Wizard's radar, and then bring back a new Warhammer set, and then have commander decks or horde decks. I try. If only Wizards was listening. Wizards, listen to me and all the things I say. Sometimes I say cool stuff. Yeah, I just want another Warhammer set. I will settle for Ninja Turtles right now. But no one can distract me for so long. I'm very excited about Ninja Turtles. I mean, I kind of assumed that's what was coming. I mean, it's kind of... I don't know. I watch things. I pay attention to things that are going on around me. Also, I know all the things that Paramount owns, so kind of just assumed that was another one of their big properties. They also they don't own Transformers, but a certain company does own Transformers, and Paramount also has a Transformers cartoon and does all the Transformers movies and things. So just give us a Transformer set. There's humans and things from the comic books and the TV shows. Just give it to us. You kind of gave it to us But none of those transformers work well together. Well, like a transformer set where the transformers don't all do something completely different. Even though I did make a 5-color transformer tank. It has every single transformer in it. None of them work together. But occasionally it wins. It's just so stupid. Like, it's just a bunch of dumb things. I need. I keep missing when people are streaming now. I don't know if I'm just not getting notifications or. I feel like it has become hard to find out when anybody is doing anything anymore. I don't know. If it wasn't for bio, I would never know when anything is on. So, bio. What? You're awesome. So without you, bio, we would never know what was going on. Who to watch, what's going on at all in the evening. Like, usually if I'm not using my phone or when I'm working on projects or painting or stuff, I usually just have other people's streams on. Even if I can't actually watch it. That's most of the time I'm hanging out with my partner in the evening when I'm not streaming, so I try to be present. Well, as present as we can be. After 22 years, you don't have to be as present. You just get used to just being in the room with each other. And you're just like, yeah, okay. Like, that's all I need. Weirdly enough, we still have stories and things we just find out about each other. But she hates sound, which is a horrible thing. Because I love sound. I hate, like, oh lol. Like, my brain is always just playing a tune of some sort or thinking about something. It's just why I just start humming all the time. Damn Tylenol. It's made me invincible. Oh, Death Shroud, we're never gonna finish you. Never gonna finish any of this. It just feels like I'm never gonna finish. But you know what? Every time I get more colors on things, ugh, makes me happy. Even if it's just me slopping it on right now. Like, now we have the blacks and the whites on here, so like, yeah. Makes me happy. Like, my other half of my Death Guard already have the whites on them, so I had done white and red and gold on them already. Or Ruin Lord Brass. Use the Ruin Lord Brass, and then I use another, I think, Retributor over top of it. I want to do like a rust on these guys, but I like doing like the blood. I try to make them horror-y. I don't know. I loved my last army. I was really bummed that I sold them. I was trying to. I think I chose Legos as my other hobby at the time. I try to only have like 2 hobbies at a time because most of the time they're expensive hobbies. So. And then I kind of quit Legos and went back to Warhammer, apparently. I still have lots of Legos. I used to just get whatever Legos were on clearance, because whenever they would change out their stuff at Target and Walmart, they would always clearance off all their Legos. So I'd just wait until the sets were retiring, or the store was changing over the stuff, because you could always get a whole bunch of Legos for like super cheap. It was always, you could wait, and it would go down even more. But a lot of times people will buy them because Legos don't go on sale very often, or they don't go on clearance very often. But if every once in a while, if you just played your cards right, occasionally Target just wanted to get rid of the stuff, and they'd be like 20%, 40%, 75%. I'm like, okay, I'm in. It's like my video game collection. That's how I used to do the same thing. Like any games that were being changed over, they would just clearance off. So I used to play a lot of video games. I'm a thrifty poor person. It looks like I've got money, but I always forget to paint something. like, no matter how many angles I bend this at, I'm like, did I freaking forget to paint this? I'm like, God, these guys are so cool looking. Ugh. I love that they're scythes, or they're freaking weapons. It's terrifying. Not only that, they're just silent, and they just cut people down with these giant bladed like chain swords. Really freaking cool. Giant scythes, even cooler. Oh, did that chip? Oh my gosh, stupid, stupid, stupid. That's dumb. Oh, we're never gonna finish this. It's a never-ending project. Okay, Moxfield's. Let's keep doing this thing. Oh, that's the really pretty 9 lives. I have no use for it. It's really pretty, though. I wanted the other cat cards that were in it. What is this? He's adorable. Looks like my Shuri. Black Cat. I was wondering. I guess it's definitely gotta be Black Cat. It's really pretty. I have to look into getting music for my channel. I should talk to JJ. Should do upgrades this fall while I'm... What am I doing? That's not what I'm looking for. I've never seen this one. Man, my allergies have been messing with me the last couple of days. I went for a walk and I feel like it's just still in me. Maybe I'm allergic to the outside. That could be possible. This is one of my original Swords to Plowshares. Oh, Blood Moon. I use you for... Descendant to Avernus, I love you. I didn't know I had another copy of you. Can never have enough of Descendant to Avernus. Some people love Descent, some people hate it. I don't know. I love it. That's stupid. It supercharges everybody's deck. Who doesn't love being supercharged? I love... Everybody's deck does the thing that it's supposed to do because they have all that extra mana. Like, as a Grixis player, I'd pay life all day long for things. Well, like, sure. You're gonna give me stuff? I'm still alive? Okay, that's fine. That was really weird. It just, like, stopped. It was like, music say no? How is this little lizard man worth $6? That's crazy, little lizard man. I know I have extra copies of you all over the place. I bought a lot of Commander Legends. I love the future save border. I don't know. Oh, it's an aura and a curse? I don't know if I have that over there for, what's her name? Forgot. She's the curse girl. Curse girl. No, that's not her name. Oh, it almost came to me. I thought I had it for a second. I was like, I think I got it. Nope, I don't. Each player shuffles cards from their hands. This is a 1 mana wheel? That is a 1 mana wheel. I feel like that's really good. You could kill people with that. Make somebody draw a whole bunch of cards and then play Winds of Change. With, like, Shield Rid out. I mean, I need, like, 3 different Grixis-y cards to do that, but part of me is gonna do that to somebody at some point. Oh, Nahib. Final Fortune. Tim Hildebrandt and his brother used to do a lot of Marvel art on Marvel trading cards. This is just by one of them. What is fun art? I like the future site border. At some point, I hope we actually... I would love a whole entire set with it. It would make me feel like I'm in the future. Make a future set, but... Oh my gosh. I love the glimmers. I am a big fan of Duskmourn, and not just because I was an ambassador. I like to bring it up whenever I'm like if that's the only special accomplishment in my life. All my accomplishments in life are only cool to me. Of like, I've done nothing important with my life besides play Magic. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I've done something good. I don't know. I like to think that if people see me in the community, that they'll be like, hey, look, weird trans girl. She's not terrible. I guess trans girls and boys and theys and thems are not so bad. Oh. Like, why can't I not find this? It's like, 'cause it's all the way at the top, and apparently you started looking at the bottom. Oh, that art is gorgeous. I don't remember getting a white border one. I don't feel like I opened any Innistrad double feature. Is this the double feature one? 319? No, it's just from the Innistrad. Okay. Interesting. Eh. You're almost $5. I guess you can go in the stack still. I need more unknown cards. Nobody trades me their unknown cards. I have so many cards to trade. I have so many cards, people. Don't you need cards? You don't need unknown cards for anything. I mean, if you want to play with me, I guess you need unknown cards. Because if I take all the unknown cards. But I just want one of each unknown card. For my streams. They're for my streams. They're not just for me. Afternoon me is good times. I do have a stream with Tom this evening. We are playing the Magic. I don't think I'm gonna finish the deck that I was gonna finish. Unless I find the cards while I'm doing this. Even though I did find the Nashi that I needed, so maybe we'll do it. I love full art cards. I know I say these things over and over again, but maybe if I keep saying them, we'll get more. Weirdly enough, the Planeswalker deck, Planeswalkers, some of them are actually worth a lot of money. It's just really weird because nobody liked the product. Like this, you just had to wait like 5 years, and now it's worth as much as the deck was. See, success. That is the silly thing about Magic. Like, and a lot of people that are just starting, that have been playing for like a year or two, I love when they complain about things and that I remember myself complaining about when I was even much younger. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't worry. Everything just rolls around in the Magic universe. So it's like, trust me. The problems just roll around. The sets eventually roll around. The sketch one is really freaking pretty. I have the non-sketch version in my Elspeth deck. Elspeth is so cool. Now, I find her less cool now that she's like Super Saiyan Goku and like, you know, she's so powerful and she's a muscle mommy. Muscly mommy. I completely forgot to write everybody. God damn it. I suck. Okay. I know we canceled our stream yesterday because half of us were missing. One of us is on vacation, and then two of our people were unavailable, so we did not play yesterday. Which is kind of a bummer. We haven't missed very many weeks. I enjoy playing Magic Online with them. My friends are pretty cool. That is not how you spell that. What did we do there? Quish, you weirdo. Quish. Yeah. We'll get there eventually. Lost Caverns. Elementalist palette is really weird and is kind of cool. There's a 3-mana rock. That's weird, though. And you could put more counters on it. Yeah, let me bring it up. I'm just sitting over here talking about it. got really weird, pretty art, too. Like drawing the mana out of the rocks. Is it rocks or is it actual paint? Yeah, it looks like rocks. They look like they're three-dimensional. The important things. My brain just jumps from thing to thing, so I apologize. Sometimes it's entertaining. 90? This is really pretty and kind of cool. How do I make this even cooler? I can turn everything into 3/3 golems. And it just says artifact or creature card. This is stupid. I'm gonna do something silly with this. Okay. I am in for some silliness. This is from my original collection. I've had 3 Magic collections in my life. I changed games at one point, and I think I traded for a bunch of comic books. So I was collecting all sorts of certain comic books. I got rid of my Magic collection to somebody. I kept my decks that I played all the time, so I could still play with my friends, but and then needed money one time, so we had to sell them. But I kept my decks again. I never ever got rid of everything. I always kept things that had sentimental value. I wish I would have kept the things that were worth a lot. That would have been a smarter idea. That's beautiful. Why? What the F? This is just such a weird stack of cards. Magic. Surgical extraction. This is what I think they did to my spine. It's how my spine feels all the time. Let me tell you, being in pain all day long is stupid. I do not recommend it. It's not for everybody. Shouldn't have to be for anybody. I need to find out if my partner needs dinner before she goes to sign language class tonight. I really should start learning again. I don't want to go to class, though. I'll just have Heather teach me words. I never made this mole god. What would I do? It'd have to be something fun. I really like the art on this one. It would have looked really cool full art. There's a foil. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him aside. I'm gonna make a deck with him. I don't know what we're gonna do though. What kind of mole things that go on in Magic? What are moley magic things that go on? Oh, Boros Charm, where are you? Way down here. Boros Charm, why are you $9.49? Please explain yourself. It's because it's awesome. I don't know. Rakdos Charm is where it's at, though. I have killed people with Rakdos Charm so many times, and it feels good every time. I don't know. This Archangel of Tides is the hotness. I'm gonna leave this up here for while I paint some more. Just want to get as much paint on here as I possibly can. I managed to make all these Death Guard guys completely different, though. I know, we used modeling clay to give them slime and tentacles and extra things, because some of them were almost in the same poses, and so I wanted them to look different. And plus, I know I have other ones over there, and I don't remember what heads and things I used for all of them. I probably would have went and looked, but that sounds like something I should have done. Don't question me. Now I'm just questioning myself. This guy's holding entrails. I was like, yeah, entrails. I love my horror stuff. I don't know. Man, I miss Duskmorn. That was last year. Ugh. So long ago. I have a wonderful plan for Duskmorn. So, Wizards, if you need a really good idea for Duskmorn, hit me up. Because do I have some ideas? I actually have an idea that is so brilliant that it made me a new best friend. Who I need to find. I'm still super sad about it. I was hanging out with this person over at the Avatar cosplay trivia contest in Atlanta. We sat there talking for she was super nice. And then I was just hanging out with him at the cosplay contest in the back, and then they ended up winning, and we were talking, and then she's like, you're my new best friend. She's like, we were talking about horror movies, and then they went to put my other number in my phone because they don't use social media. I was like, that's even cooler. I was like, I wish I could do that. And then apparently I didn't put it in my contacts. So now I gotta find out who was friends with her. So I could be like, you can give my number to them, and then if they want to contact me, that way it's not super weird. I was like, I just want to be best friends with them. Then it got super weird. And sometimes you meet somebody and you're just like, I could be friends with that person. Like, I want to just hang out with them. Like, I hate it. I've met so many cool people, and everybody doesn't live anywhere near me, so I don't get to see anybody unless I go to Magic Cons or go to conventions. So, like, it bums me out that I don't get to see everybody as often as I've met so many of you cool people on here, and I love hanging out with people and just chatting. That's what I basically do at Magic Cons. I just hang out with people and chit chat. I'm like, hey friends, let's talk about things. I like talking about things. Like, Magic got us all together, but then we all find out that we have other hobbies and things that we share, and then we become friends with people, which is pretty freaking cool. Like, I have Magic to thank for that. Otherwise, I probably would not have any friends. Tell you the truth, that is exactly how that is. If Tom wasn't around here, I don't see anybody. I have some friends in Buffalo. I don't see any of them. We're like 25 minutes out. Everybody's always doing stuff. So I do not see nobody. Well, I used to play Magic every Friday. We would go down there. I was like, we go a little bit further than Buffalo. So it's like a 45-minute drive. But it was worth it to go hang out with our friends. So we used to do it every Friday, me and Tom. I think we're starting back up here. That was the problem, is we have nobody, none of us took control of the situation. I couldn't have everybody over here because we are further out, and I didn't want to make everybody drive out to us, so... All my woes. Welcome to the most uninteresting magic stream. Hosted by Amara. Moxfield. It's pretty freaking cool. Infinite tokens. #1 dry erase token for... Sponsored? Not sponsored by all of these things. I just really like them. They all make my life better. Oh, fuck, I gotta right back to Alex. I need to quit swearing, you dirty, dirty girl. Stop swearing, you dirty girl. Those are gonna be gold. Gold. Oh my gosh. I will say that my piles of sludge and stuff did come out pretty well. Oh, almost. That Blake Marino almost went flying. I definitely glued this on backwards. It says pile of bullets with a skull in it, and apparently the skull is just like facing underneath his gown. Sometimes I'm just like, nobody can actually see this. Why am I painting this? And you know why I paint it? Because I know that I didn't paint it and that it'll bother me. That's why. Yeah, we did not start the stream until later. I try to do 2 hours of painting and sorting cards. We'll get everything done eventually, I tell myself. I gotta go. My nightie is a disaster. My partner was not happy that I was still walking around in it. She's like, you still have that on? And she's like, you got paint all dumped all over it. I was like, yeah. So? I'm just like, you didn't see myself sitting over here painting off of myself last night because I was like, I'm not wasting this paint. So I used as much of it that was on my nightie as I could. That was pretty stupid. Is this? No, it's not this Niv. What Niv is this? Perun? A Perun. Foil Perun. Is that the number on there? The number is so small. So small number. Burp. I like that one. The colors are fun. That's not the one we're looking at, though. There we go. We got there. We'll eventually get there. Oh my god, I have so many of this archivist. He never does what he's supposed to do. At least for me, I could never get him to work. He's usually just sitting in my deck and or in my hand, and I'm just waiting and I'm waiting, and I'm like, okay, I guess I just need a body now at this point. Like, I guess you're coming out. I guess if my opponent eventually searches their library. For some reason, it always happens. Like, they just aren't searching. Why? Everybody always is searching their libraries. This is Collide. Oh my god. I haven't heard this on... This is like goth music from my My childhood. Mother of Ruins. Why is this stack of cards very expensive? I hate this. Do you have unknown cards? Well, Amara needs your unknown cards. Amara has a bunch of cards to trade. Do you need to buy cards? Don't buy them from Card Kingdom. Don't buy them from anybody else. Not just Card Kingdom. Don't buy them from anybody but me. There we go. That's pretty. Barbie! Hi, baby girl. Oh, I'm gonna move this paint. Were you gonna jump up here? I love you so much. God, you're so beautiful. You're the best office cat. You're the best office cat. What are these sprues down here? Oh my god, what is this nonsense? Ugh. Go back down there. I don't care what's underneath there. Go back underneath there. My little... Oh, I forgot that happened. Oh, fudge. I dropped thousands of Warhammer pieces. Crashed back there. I went to go get a drink, and then, yeah. Forgot that all that stuff was just laying back there. Oh, that really freaking sucks. I have enough things that I need to take care of today. Before I go and stream again with Tom. What am I doing? Who knows? Stuff? Things? Long I stay, I will always love you. Words you say, I will always love you. Man, I feel like Dustborn could be the new Phyrexia. Probably gonna head out and go grab some food. Well, guess I'm not heading out so much, staying inside my house and getting some food. And then I've got to clean up this area before Tom gets here so we can actually stream, because we didn't stream last week. So I kind of made a mess of the area. And now I need to clean it up. I was like, Tom's not coming? Okay, I can use this space for other things. And then I did. I made a mess. It's not the first time. Not the first time I've made a mess. Won't be the last time I do. This is a weird card. I have two of them? Oh my god, finally something that doesn't go in that stack. This stack did not get bigger. I put everything away so I had more space over here, and then apparently I didn't need it. Eater of Hope. Yeah. Hi, Barbie. What are you doing back here? Oh, you little cutie. God, I love you. Are we just hanging out back here? Yeah, I love you so much. I'm sorry that my other ones are mean to you. Barbie was a stray. And she just kind of moved in. And she kind of became my cat. But she fights with everybody. She's got some scars on her face from her fighting with people. And sometimes it is really her that's the problem. She's not mean. She will defend herself. And the Scooby Gang, they literally are a gang. They just travel around with each other, and then they'll, like, trap people in corners and things. And they have, like, a beef with Barbie and Shuri for some reason. Yeah, you're just so silly. You're so cute. I'm just sitting here petting you. You were just rolling around back here all over the Death Guard book. And the playmat. Yeah, she was so cute. I didn't get any cool playmats. I'm not a big fan of this Magic Con playmat from Atlanta. I'm gonna use that as my playmat for the day, but I probably should have had it signed by everybody instead, just so that there's something. It just seems very, I guess, lots of space for people to write things on it and get it signed. I guess that makes sense. Some of the other ones were absolutely beautiful. Like the Black Lotus one, I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Black Lotus ones are really cool. Some of the Black Lotus people are very excited about everything, and they are been longtime Magic fans. But sometimes, like some of the stuff that they have people come out, like the designers and stuff, and these people have no idea who they are. But I'm just like, I know who you are. I know what you've done there for like 30 years. I was like, thank you. Let me impress you with my mass quantities of magic knowledge. What? I have a tattoo on my back. I don't see it very often. Barbie, you are hilarious. What is going on back there? We're gonna have to do so much cleaning. I'm not very excited about that, Barbie. That's gonna be That's not gonna be fun. Part of me is like, you do know that you do have to go clean that up, and I'm like, ew. What I want? Maybe I'll eat beforehand. Do something else. Alright, Eater of Hope. I have too many copies of you, and I'm sure you're not worth anything. Exactly. You're just there. We did not finish this stack of cards. It's okay. Anything is better than nothing, that's what I tell myself. Like, eventually we will finish. This Dreadslaver has some really cool art. Dreadslaver. Like, made of scab, made of a bunch of different body parts. It's creepy. Back in the day, sleeves. These were Ultra Pro sleeves back from way in the day. They would put the freaking holograms. They had their own hologram on their sleeves, and then it was always in the stupidest place, so like you can't see what the number is for the set on these ones. Of course, this is a very old sleeve that's on a newer card, so it wasn't there before, but it is a problem right now for me, and that is the problem. Grave Waker. You're not walking anywhere, you're just waking everywhere. I love you, Barbie. You behave, please. I know sometimes it's hard. Like during the day, she goes outside in the catio. Well, either she's hanging out in the catio in her little bungalow that she's got, just hanging out, looking out the window, rolling around, or she's outside. And the caddy. I say the catio is enclosed. She doesn't just go hang outside. I can't do that. I can't imagine worrying about my cats outside. I lost my cat outside one time, and I lost my fucking mind. I did so much walking. I searched for her forever and ever and ever. And finally, I was like, okay, it's nighttime. They come out more at night. She might just be sleeping all day, probably. And then she is obsessed with our dog, or was obsessed with our dog. And him and her were like best friends. So I went for a walk around the block with him, and then she just came wandering across the street to come and see him. I was like, you know, I've been searching for you for hours and hours and hours. I had to turn on our heated blanket stuff outside for the strays because it was cold last night. I hate that there's kitties out there that are cold. Makes me sad. Try not to think about it, but also I can do something about that at least. At least I can do something about that problem. Gifted Aetherborn is one of my favorite cards. I think that's just why it's sitting in here. Is it almost $1? Like, not worth anything if you don't sell it. That's what I get told all the time. Hey, I try to. Like, take my things, goddammit. Take them. I don't want them. Buy my stuff. I could have a store myself. But then I wouldn't want to keep buying more stuff to sell. And, like, I just want to sell the things I have, open a store, sell the things I have, and then quit. Like if I had an LGS that I opened, as long as I just broke even, I would just stay open. Okay. And then just hang out there. Just so people had a place to play. I mean, I would like them to spend money, but like I always like try to buy drinks or something when I'm at the or was at my LGS. Like I feel weird not buying something and using the space that's being provided. Like, it's weird to me. And a lot of people did that. So, like, a lot of music I have never heard before on here. Okay. I think 2-ish I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here a little earlier, but at least finish the stack. I like Oblivion Sower. It's stupid. It does weird stuff. I like cards that do weird stuff. Like, so many cards just do the thing. I want to do the thing, but then I want to do extra silly things. Let me do things, but extra things as well. Talisman of Resilience. Sounds like I'm in a John Wick movie or I'm playing Cyberpunk right now. Love it. It's like when I was a kid, there was not a lot of cool Cyberpunk stuff. But whenever I could find stuff, freaking Shadowrun. There's a couple of cool movies. Then The Matrix happened, and then weird stuff was all over the place. All the things I love eventually became super popular. Like, I had very good taste in everything. Like, I didn't realize that everything I chose to do was going to be super awesome eventually. Let me tell you, it wasn't super awesome when I was a kid. Nothing was. I know everybody says that, like, I had no friends and everything was terrible. I'm like, yeah. Where were we all that we didn't just become friends with each other? What the fuck was our problem? Now we found each other. We just needed to use the internet. That's the only good thing. Oh, we should not have let a lot of people on the internet, though. Let's be serious. The internet was pretty cool back in the day. Bulletin boards and people just hanging out, sharing their hobbies, and I don't know what happened. It broke. What happened is we'd let the non-nerdy people on the internet, and then they just ruined everything for us. Like, imagine if the internet was still cool, but we had all the cool technological advances that we have now. But it was still only us nerdy people here. It would be a utopia. And then we probably all would have put our brains in the computers. That's where I'm gonna live. In the moon? Did I spell imprisoned wrong? Apparently I did. No, I there? Huh. It's weird, in the same year, this was a rare card, and not a rare card. It's now an uncommon. Like somebody didn't get the memo to turn that silver. I have to pick up all this Warhammer stuff for the stream tonight. Guess I can't just leave that all over the place. I mean, I could leave it all over the place, but I shouldn't. This must have been the Eldrazi deck. The Modern Masters ones, I took apart most of them. I upgraded Omo. And I kept Disa and upgraded Disa. But the Eldrazi deck and the Sliver deck, I was like, yeah, I can take some cards out of here, but it's like, I already have a Sliver deck. I already have a Eldrazi deck, and they do the stupid things that both those stupid decks do. I don't need another one. It's not something I need an extra copy of in my life. Make sure these are the same cards. Farazan's. My god, these are some old cards. Some of them are from my... When I couldn't find packs in English, I would just buy packs in German. Like, I don't care. Just give me magic cards. Just give me magic cards. I don't care. Such a weird card. Since this makes everything cost more. Stacks for anybody. This one is in German, which is almost the same word, but not quite. This one's in German. The German one is slightly lighter colored. It's only in there because it's a rare card. But still, I mean, I'm never going to use it for anything unless something eventually lets me turn sets into other sets, which would be the stupidest thing. That's a very uncard. So, I've been enjoying my streams in the morning. I appreciate everybody who came and hung out with me. I'm not completely done here, but we'll start doing the spiel. I will be back later on this evening with Tomothy, or Tomity, as he goes by. My apprentice. He's been playing Magic with me for years now. He's very good at it. He's learned. Is he as good as the master? No. But not very many people are as good at Magic as I am, so. I'm so full of shit. I'm awesome at Magic. I like to tell people that I'm awful at Magic all the time, but I'm like, I'm not bad at Magic. I'm like, I am not. It's a Fellwar stone, but it is a German black border Fellwar stone. But apparently not enough of them exist. Expedition map. I feel like I have a whole bunch of those. It's weird because there are a lot of uncommons and stuff that are worth a lot more than rare cards, so sometimes I'm like, now I gotta go through all my uncommon cards too. I'm gonna go through all my cards eventually, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna make it through the rare cards. To start doing the uncommon cards? Probably not. It's probably not happening. 1, 2, 3. Hey, at least we got some paint done. Not as much as I would have liked to get done, but they're getting there. Oh my gosh, there's so many fucking guys. Freaking guys. Freaky guys. Hey, Voxy swears all the time. I can swear, right? Sometimes. Not all the time. Burp. Yes, but also I'm not as cool as Foxy, so I probably am not allowed to swear. Was this from the anthology? It was. I do not remember buying that, but I must have. Well, no, that might have been where I got the rest of my Plane Chase cards. I had like 1 or 2 of the Plane Chase decks from the originals, but other ones I got from the anthology when they put that out. Magic 2011. Oh my gosh, where are you? Ornithopter, why are you still 69 cents? Because you're 0 mana for a creature that you can recur. Oh! It's weird that these mana rocks have never been reprinted. They're not great. I mean, but they were like the first dual-colored rocks. This is creepy music. I'm in. Let's get creepy. Let's get creepy. My body has been hurting all week long. It's not been great. I know I just started doing the spiel that I was almost done, and then I started talking about I hurt sometimes. Anyway, I'm a Mark, goddess of plunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I also do other things occasionally, like I'm painting and I'm doing my Moxfield. I've been adding trades and adding trades and adding trades since the beginning of time. Probably until the end of time. It's never gonna end. But I'm almost done, which is pretty cool. Mindstone, was that your first printing? It was your first printing. I was pretty sure it was Weatherlight. I know lots of dumb trivia. Like, they play this really cool game with the Black Lotus people, with, like, the Magic designers. And then you gotta put, like, the history of Magic in a timeline order. And it'll be like, Merchant Dockhand was in what set? And so you'd have to put where Kaladesh would be on the timeline. And let me tell you, I am very good at that. I knew a lot of really obscure, dumb Magic things, and I was like, yes, Aaron Forsythe, be impressed by me and my awesomeness. As I sit here and I grin at you, because I'm like, I know who you are, and the rest of these people have no idea who you are. It's always so weird to me, because it's like like, I meet the artists and things outside of things, and like, I get so excited. Like, I never try to bother them when they're not working. But if they come and hang out with me, that's completely different. I'm like, okay, now we're gonna hang out. What do I say to you, you super awesome person, as I sit here and I grin at you all stupidly? I've gotten to play Magic with some really amazing people. And it's thanks to all of you, so I appreciate you all. Like, I couldn't do what I do without you. I will be back this evening with Tom, as I said. Probably about 6 o'clock. That is a lot of necropedes. I don't know why you're all over here, but... Necropede, are you worth money or something? Why did I have like 5 copies of you sitting in my rare box? You're worth more than most rare cards I have. Okay. Anyway, I'll be back. I appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves. It's a mess out there. But take care of yours and take care of yourselves. We're in an ad break, so that's super awesome. Anywho, I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to go eat some food, and I'm going to clean up these thousands of little Games Workshop pieces that file behind me. I'm very excited about doing that. I am not excited about it at all. I'm very, very, very disappointed that that has been added to my day. But I'll be back about 6 o'clock with Domity. We're playing some Kitchen Table Commander one-on-one, as we do, and chatting and hanging out. We'll talk about MagicCon in Atlanta. We had a good old time. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I know I say all the same things over and over again, but then I'm always like, I don't want to forget something. Love y'all. You take care. Actually, you know what? We could actually raid somebody. I forget to raid people all the time. Let's raid somebody. Twitch. Boop, boop, boop. Boopity boop. Let's go to my stream manager. Let's go to this thing? It looks like a sword. Is that a thing? What does the sword do? Okay. That's the raid button, I think. Who are these people? I don't know who any of these people are. Boop. Actually, I didn't see if Jordan was on. Let's go hang out with Jordan. This is my friend Jordan. She does some pretty awesome artwork in the community. Oh my god, it's like, you are already doing this. I'm like, okay. Okay, we're gonna go visit Jordan. If you stay, you get extra points that you can use for chaos in my games, eventually when I'm playing again. I appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves. You're all amazing. Love you. Peace out.